You're a lawyer.
I love being a lawyer. No, I love.
Just stop.
I'm sorry.
Why stop?
Because
Guys, you're in front of me because you are currently in custody. Your lawyer wants me to let you guys out. And I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Let's start with it's Lane, right?
that's right, Your Honor.
So you initially are charged with evading arrest. We give you a bond, we let you out, and now you've picked up a new case. You've picked up a criminal mischief. You're facing, I think it's even a Class A. You're facing, up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I have no idea what happened on your new case, so let's find out. Guys?
So officers were conducting a follow-up report related to an incident that occurred on November 21st. The complainant, the manager of Fan and Food Mart, stated that the defendant entered his store and had an altercation with him. The complainant told the defendant to leave. When the complainant returned to work the following day, he saw that the front window had been broken. The complainant reviewed surveillance and saw an individual throw something at the window who was wearing the same outfit as the defendant had earlier. Additionally, later that day, the complainant saw the defendant walk near the store wearing the same outfit as the individual in the surveillance. The officer reviewed the surveillance and confirmed what the CW complainant had seen.
Okay. What are you doing with yourself now these days, Mr. Lane?
Presently, I'm not doing anything. I'm unemployed. I was an attorney for 15 years in Chicago, Illinois, and I moved here in July or late June.
You're a lawyer.
Well, I don't know if I'm currently licensed. I let my license go. I did MCLEs. I was supposed to do them over the summer. I had them due, and I just decided not to go back to Illinois. So
You didn't like being a lawyer?
I love being a lawyer. No, I love.
Just stop.
I'm sorry.
Why stop?
Because in order to practice here, which is my new home, it would have been a process of, I think, taking a bar 3 days. I think you guys have.
That's
and
awful.
yeah, and I had some other things going on in my life that producing.
What do you have in your life now?
Who?
Yeah.
Family, nobody in this area, but my mother and father, they live in San Francisco area, and my younger sister does too. My father's a retired lawyer, my sister's a lawyer, my older brother is in, a different
They know
field.
that you're here in this now?
No.
Can we reach out to them?
Sure. I mean, if you...
Well, here's the problem, Mr. Lane, is that we gave you a free bond, you've picked up a new case. And the last thing I want is to just let you go and you're going to be roaming the streets of Houston. It's just not a good place to roam. And if you've got nowhere to go, if you've got nothing to do, it could be a recipe for trouble. And that's why I want to let you out, but not just to the streets. If you have a place to go to, if you've got family, if someone's willing to take you in, then we can work something. But for you to just be let out on the street,
Right. I was going to defer to my counsel here to make these sorts of arguments. I'm not used to appearing in this sort of forum, but I'd be happy to speak to the circumstance of being homeless.
do you mind if he reaches out to family to see if they can help?
I'm not sure. Well, again,
I can reach out to any family members if you want, if you're comfortable with me doing that. I just don't want to do that if you don't want me to. But
well, I don't understand the purpose to have them pay a bond.
No.
For help.
What Judge is concerned about is you having some sort of place to stay where you're safe, so that you can comply with bond conditions, come to court when asked, and we know that you have a place to be. So if that's a homeless shelter or Star of Hope or something.
More importantly, that you, number one, don't get into any trouble, and number two, don't be a danger to the public, because we want our public to be safe, secure, and that's it. And if you're on the street, you're roaming, you've got nowhere to go, you've got no food to eat, it's a recipe for disaster. But if we can get your family involved and let them know what's going on with you now, perhaps they're willing to come down, speak with you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a larger extended family that really should be bearing this burden because they were the ones who convinced me to come to Houston in the first place and to stay here.
You can
And
reach out to whoever you want. Doesn't matter.
yeah,
It doesn't matter. Anyone you want. As long as they have a phone number, then hey,
well, sure. I mean, I'm amenable to that. I'm not sure if that's a solution here that has anything to do with my bond or because they gave me what, like a $5,000 bond or something. I don't really know.
yeah, your bond's now, it's $100 on the evading and then it's 5,000 on the criminal mischief.
Is there
Yeah.
anyone you could stay with in the Houston area?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I know of one person in the Houston area, and a few others that could possibly be called. I don't really know all their names, but people I met along the way.
Are you comfortable with me calling someone for you in the Houston area?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Sure.
Okay.
But, let's see who you try to reach out to see how we can get Mr. Lane some help.
Okay. And Judge, will you plan to give him a personal bond and maybe when we?
No. I want to first see who we can reach out to first. If we can find someone that we have a place for him to go to, willing to help him out, then absolutely.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Lane,
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
want to give you another PR bond, but I don't want to just throw you out to the street, to the wolves,
Sure.
okay?
Understood, Your Honor.
James is great. He's here to help you. Together, let's work something to get you the best thing that we can, okay?
Thanks.
Mr. Smith, not very happy with you. You were placed on a probation for unlawful carrying of a weapon. While you were on that probation, you absconded multiple times, meaning you took off. In March of 23, you picked up an assault, and then after you picked up the assault, you took off. Never heard from you again. The only reason we have you now is because you picked up a criminal trespass.
Can I speak on the March case?
Don't. I've got a bunch of district attorneys here, and I don't want you to say something that hurts your
Speak about the
case.
facts of your case.
Yes.
The problem is that your lawyer is asking me to give you a PR bond to get you out. But I know if I give you a PR bond, you're going to take flight. We'll never see you again. How many times have you done it before? It's a rhetorical question. I don't want you to answer, but the problem is I have your bond at 7503 for a reason.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So we got to find out what's going on with you as well. What I'd like to do is have you TRAS'd. I want you to speak to our clinicians to see how we best go forward. I don't want to just throw you out to the wolves. You know, how do we get better? How do we make sure this doesn't happen again? How do we get you full-time employment so you can start working? Well,
He works at
I
an
don't
auto shop,
know.
Judge.
Huh?
He works at an auto shop.
Great. But I need just more than words, right? So I'm going to have you TRAS'd. We'll set you off a couple days to see how we go forward. Okay? You understand? Okay. Do you have any family here that's willing to help you out in Houston as well?
My girlfriend, yes, sir. She was trying to buy me out today.
Who else do you have besides that?
My mother works for HPD.
Okay, that's a great start. Do you mind if he reaches out to mom? Okay, don't say anything here because, I don't want you to give phone numbers or anything like that. No. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put you guys back. We're going to try to see how we go forward, and then we'll see you here soon, okay? All right, guys. Thanks.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, take care, man.
I have a Stephen Butler on your docket.
Okay,
This
It's not
is a
old.
case where no, it's not. We had subpoenaed the officer because the video had not been provided, and I was told that it could take up to 9 months. The last time we were here, you asked us to subpoena the officer to see what the status is, and the video has not been provided still. The officer is here. The state has told me that there are some, I guess, staffing issues, and that's what's causing the backlog.
but it's uploaded to a system. I mean, they upload it directly to a system as soon as they get here.
Right, Judge, so I can have the officer explain what the system is, but basically the way it works out, he's here, ready to tell you about it, but what happens is they have their body cam, they record the traffic stop, right? Once they go back to JPC or wherever they go to dock their body cam, they remove it from their plate, they dock it. That dock takes the video file from their body cam and puts it on the dock. The
Okay,
officer then removes the body cam from the dock and places it back on the plate. Once it's on that dock, the officer doesn't have accessibility to that body cam. There's somebody whose position
Sure.
it is in HPD to upload that body cam to ELC, which provides it to the state, and then we can share it to defense.
okay,
The people that had those positions were recently either fired or left. So now they're hiring and training new people, onboarding them to upload HPD body cam. But the number they gave us specifically was 9 months for the backlog. I know
don't
that's
care.
obviously unacceptable. I know.
9 months is way too long. It's unacceptable. Justice delayed, justice denied. And I mean, we set cases for trial at 180 days. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you we got to have a compliance hearing at some point, and if you can't get it, then you can't get it. And we just go forward without it.
And Judge, I did offer chief approved PTI today, and they were asking about informal PTI. I think what's going to happen at this point is defense is going to email Beadle, tell him about the situation, what the possibilities are,
Okay.
to see what the eligibility is for
Yeah, I'm
informal.
down. You would like to-
Yeah, I mean,
to
the only
see?
thing I would ask, Judge, is at this point, would you be inclined to set it for trial and just to kind of push them to, I mean, because I don't.
Sure, of course. Tony, whatever you want, you can have
I mean,
it.
I just don't want to be sitting around waiting for a video.
Just the only thing is I got to be fair to them too.
Sure.
So I got to give them the 30 days so that they can do their diligence, get subpoenas on file and do what they need to do. And then that's it. Right. If they don't have it, they don't have it. And in the interim, if there's something else, like they were to,
Miraculously come up with a video.
I don't know, whatever you want.
Sure.
I will tell you this, that the next trial setting that we have is January 7th.
Okay.
Because of the holiday, no juries after it's 12th, 13th, or maybe of December. We don't have any more juries, so that's why it will bump you up into January. But so it's up to you. But the next trial,
I'll talk to them and see if there's, if there's something we can work out. If not, then I'll just let their coordinator know, I guess. Or do you
God,
need
that's
me-
going to be a nightmare for so many other cases now. I can't. I mean, there's got to be a quicker way than 9 months to. I mean,
Apparently, that's the onboarding process to teach them how to properly share it. I don't know how it could take that long, but
plug in this here, push a button, download. I mean, we're splitting the ad. Okay, I know. I'm just bitching and moaning. Just bitching and moaning.
That's all I
Okay.
have, Your Honor.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tony. Of course. Hey, guys, coming up.
Fisher, sir, Tran, and Lofton.
All right, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All you guys you speak English?
Yes, I do. Not very well.
Okay, if you don't understand something, just let me know.
Yes,
There is
sir.
a translator outside for Mr. Tran. I didn't know that Chisholm was going to be on Zoom, but he's out. I don't know if it's a certified translator, but someone is here to translate for Mr. Tran.
Is it a court translator or is it just one of his homeboys?
Quiet down in the courtroom.
They want to speak with Chisholm, his wife, and the translator. So I don't know how far.
Yeah, I know how down I am with that. Yeah, okay, so let's just try to go. I can always try to get, is Vietnamese?
Yes, I am.
I can always try to get a Vietnamese.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, you are wanted from another state. You want to get a bond set on all of them, Ms. Chisholm?
No, Judge. Mr. Fisher and Mr. Tran wanted to get a bond set. I believe Mr. Lofton does have a local case, but he wanted to understand clearly if his local case would take precedence over the warrant that he's got out. So I believe he's got a hearing set for December 9th. Is it a felony, Mr. Lofton?
He's charged with 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance here. It looks like they're both less than a gram cases. And he has the open fugitive case. It looks like you are wanted
He's wanted out of East Baton Rouge Parish for monetary instrument abuse, theft, and bank fraud. He has a $5,000 bond split between the state jail PCS. Next thing is 12-9. They override the fugitive case right now, so he'll be trying to be locals. He's already waived on November 19th.
Okay, so essentially what happens, because you have not made bond on those cases upstairs in the felony cases, you usually give whatever jurisdiction wants you 14 days to come get you. But you can't have any holds. You have a hold, and the hold is the fact that you've not made bond on those felony cases. So because of that, the 14 days is told, meaning it's kind of put on hold until you either take care of those cases upstairs or you make bond on it. So if you talk to family members and have them pony up the 5,000 to get you on bond on both felony cases, at that point, that's when the 14 days starts running. And I'll tell you, you're wanted out of Louisiana. So we have so many buses coming in and out of Louisiana that once you do actually make bond, you'll probably be on your way to Louisiana within the next 2 to 3 days. You got to make bond. So I don't know, if you can talk to Chisholm, perhaps you can help reach out to family members to see if you have someone that can kind of, post those bonds for you.
And Judge, he does say that he's got court on the 9th of December and he anticipates it'll get resolved on that day. So, but that's what he anticipates. But I'll talk to him later on.
Just be careful what you do. Don't make a decision on a rush, because it's never a good, just gotta always be careful. Okay, so, Mr. Tran.
Yes, sir.
You were wanted out of Arizona for money laundering. What do you say on Mr. Tran?
And I'm not opposed to a bond, but I would be opposed to a low bond. The warrant's been issued since 2018. His only history is a POM. And so, I'm not against one being set, but I want to make sure that there are assurances that he is able to secure transport back to Arizona and to take care of the warrant. I think that's part of why his wife and the interpreter are here. And so if he's able
that shows he's got some support, so that's good.
The fact that the warrant's been open for 6 years is obviously a concern. But other than that,
well, I guess let's do this. If you're unopposed, see what you guys can come up with as far as a bond amount, and then I'm game.
Yes, sir.
And the last gentleman,
Mr. Fisher, Your Honor.
Mr. Fisher, I would be opposed to a bond. He's wanted for burglary out of Orange County. However, he had a prior fugitive just case 3 months ago out of Tennessee. It's not out of this warrant from Florida, and I can't nail it down yet. I haven't reached out to Tennessee to figure out what that arrest was. But the fact that he was wanted as a fugitive just 3 months prior.
we didn't give him a bond though, did we?
I'm sorry?
Did we give him a bond? No.
No, this is a first setting judge. But
No. On the prior fugitive case.
No, that was.
Oh, in another state.
Right, he was arrested in Tennessee for an unknown warrant. I don't know where the originating agency is, but he has a local theft. He did make bond for $20,000. It's a felony, a third-degree felony, but he has a considerable amount of history, which is why I'm opposed. In addition to what you see on your screen for locals, well. If you want me to go down the list, I will, but he has 15 pages of criminal history in 3 different states. To say nothing of the fact that he's had an aggravated robbery in his history as well. So I would be opposed to.
I'm curious. Go, man.
Okay.
This is you.
Other than the Tennessee, he's wanted for third degree or burglary in Oklahoma, conspiracy to commit a felony. He's wanted for I'm going to play false, but yeah. He's wanted for. Sorry.
You're singing it, Dave. Come on,
Trying to
sing it.
Scroll. Oh, I guess that's what I was thinking. Is a fugitive case out of Tennessee, and then the other one being in Oklahoma, and all the robbery, the felon possession of weapon, and the fact that he had prior ag rod, evading in a motor vehicle. So he has the definition of a flight risk. He literally fled from the police in a vehicle, and so because of all those reasons, I would be opposed to a bond.
Your Honor, he does have family here in Harris County. That's mostly why he is here in Harris County. He's not trying to essentially run from this warrant. He wants to go take care of it, and he would like to take care of it. He wants to take care of it next Monday. That way he can spend Thanksgiving with his family. And so we would request a bond at this time.
You have 13 pages of criminal history. You've picked up a felony theft of $30,000 to $150,000, and you want me to set you a bond? Really? No. You have a prior fugitive case. I don't know what happened with that, but I would bet that if I give you a bond now, you might pick up a new case, might take flight. And I don't want that to happen. The good news is that you've made bond on this case, so the 14 days will start running, as opposed to what happened with the gentleman here, where it's kind of in a standstill. So, it's Florida, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So Florida has 14 days to come get you, and if they don't, and I'm going to tell you now, I don't give multiple bonds on fugitive cases. You get one shot. You already have had a prior fugitive case. So you know what you got to do. And when you don't, there's serious consequences. What? Tell me, Mr. Fisher, what? I mean,
The case that he's talking about from Tennessee, I was pulled over and they took me to jail in Tennessee. I had a warrant from Harris County. I got extradited here and I bonded out here. I never caught a case in Tennessee. They just held me, extradited me back to Harris County. But I didn't run from it. I'm handling it right now. I check in my bonds, everything. I'm not running. Even the case dealing with Florida.
don't run. Stop. Just take care of it once and for all.
Sir.
Straighten up and fly right. It's not hard. Get a job. You got kids?
Yes, sir.
How many kids you got?
2.
Come on. While you're out here, who's taking care of those kids? Probably someone you don't want.
See, that's like the Florida situation. It's old. Like, it's nothing new that I picked up. It's old. Like in my past, just catching up with me. I wasn't like, it's not on my mind to run at all. Like, I really want to handle the Florida situation, but I just don't want to miss a holiday with my family. But I will handle the Florida situation.
Concern is you getting back to Florida, taking care of it once and for all. I understand you may miss a holiday, but man up, go back, get it done, and live your life the right way. Okay. So let's do this. Has Fisher already waived or no?
Yes, Judge. I believe all 3 of them have waived, except for Mr. Tran.
So
Tran,
I'm willing to do a bond with you guys on Tran. If you guys can come up to the mount, I'm happy. And then with the other 2 gentlemen, we'll just wait and see. Okay.
I'll email you just on Tran.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. And I did have one more, but I'll come back on it.
Take your time, no rush.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. And Judge, I'm sorry, real quick, I'm going to need Miss Naomi Burnett as well.
She's on the other side. I have to wait all the guys out first.
Bear with us and let me get the gentleman out and then we'll get her out.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, so Dave, did you agree on the bond with?
So she got me down a little bit, but so she wanted 3,000 and she got me down to 7,500, but I will represent the court. I feel strongly about it, so I'll just defer to the court.
So she wants 3,000 and you want 7,500?
And my only concern regarding the fugitive case is just the age of the warrant. I mean, the offense itself is obviously not as severe as some of the other ones. It's just the age of the warrant.
Okay, well, I'm going to explain to him now he can't screw around, because if he does, he's going to lose big.
Yes.
We're not going to play this game.
Yes, Judge.
So
Yes, Judge. And real quick, I'm sorry, Judge, just the money laundering kind of case that it is, usually those are to-be warrants, so they don't tell you that, hey, we're looking for you or we're investigating you for stuff. It's more of an account is flagged for suspicious activity, and then when that activity to them is enough for probable cause, then they issue out a warrant. So half the time, people don't know that they've got these warrants until they get picked up.
you were old enough to know actions have consequences. I will set your bond at $5,000. If you make the bond, you have 2 weeks to get back to, where is it?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Arizona, Judge.
Arizona, do not get on a plane. They will arrest you. You need to find another way to get to Arizona. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you do not go in time, I will revoke the bond and set it at 0. You will not get another bond. Do you understand? Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
What do you have to do?
I have to go back there and take care of the case in 2 weeks.
And turn yourself in.
Turn myself in.
Not just take care of the case. No, you have to turn yourself in to the jail in Arizona. Do you understand? Not just go to Arizona. You have to turn yourself in to the police in which county?
It's like Coconino. I'm familiar with
Do you understand? If you do not turn yourself in, I will revoke the bond and set it at 0. Okay? All right.
In response to disturbance, the complainant got into an argument where the defendant was verbally abusive and threw things inside the home. The complainant told the defendant that she would call the police, and while doing so, the defendant took her phone and refused to give it back. The complainant ran to a neighbor's house and attempted to use the neighbor's phone to contact the police. The defendant then took that phone and hung it up. The defendant told the officers that he took the phone because he is currently on bond for a family violence case against a previous girlfriend.
Okay. So there is probable cause to go forward with your case, Mr. Johnson. Let's do this. Let me read this to you. Okay, this is why the magistrate justified in making the bond, why they did. So it says here, defendant on bond for a pending AFM continuous charge in the 176 District Court involving a different complaining witness. Bond violation was filed in that cause 10/28/24 related to defendant's second GPS shutdown. This led to defendant's whereabouts to be unknown during that time. The first violation report was also related to GPS exclusionary zone violation. Defendant completed a deferred in 2020 on an AFM charge involving a different complaining witness. A violation report was filed in that case when defendant was arrested for a new felony offense. The allegations are that law enforcement officer was dispatched to a disturbance. Complaining witness claimed defendant was being verbally abusive and damaging items in residence. Defendant took complaining witness phone. She was contacting 911. Complaining witness ran to neighbor's residence to call 911. Defendant took neighbor's phone and hung up on 911. Defendant admitted taking complaining witness's phone because she was calling 911. Neighbor confirmed defendant hung up on 911. History of violence, threat of future violence raised numerous concerns from complaining witness's safety. Bond conditions motive entered. CCE that detention is necessary to meet a compelling government interest. That's why the bond is set at what it is.
He would like to address some of the violations. I have not discussed any of this with.
It's probably not a good idea because number one, we live stream, so the entire world sees what's going on. Number one. Number two, anything you say here, they can use it against you to prove guilt. Number three, you've not spoken with your lawyer because what you say when you think you are trying to help may in fact hurt your case. So that's why. It's probably not a good, at least until you've spoken with Antonio to see whether it's a good idea to say what you want to say.
With regards to the $20,000 bond, I believe that's excessive.
I agree with you, and I'm willing to go down, Antonio. It shows that bond was made in the felony case. Do you know what happened with that? Did he make another bond? Did they give him a PR bond on that? The bond was reinstated after all that.
The $10,000 bond?
They've reinstated the bond, yeah.
That speaks for something, Your Honor.
I don't know.
As far as what the court is going to have to decide here, the reduction, I would ask that the court take that into consideration. If the felony court has decided to reinstate.
Mr. Johnson, I want you to understand something and I want you to hear me clear. I will do everything in my power to protect the public in every single way, shape, form. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your explanation is. Jesus came down to tell you to do something. I don't care. If I find that you endanger my public, I will let loose on you and your bond. I don't care who you are, where you're going, but you better keep my county safe, because if you don't, I will make your bond sky high. And I don't care what your explanation is. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, and I'm going to tell you now, I don't play like other judges. One violation report, it's enough for me to put you in there and make the bond so high you'll have hair falling out. Do you understand? I'll reduce your bond to 10,000 now, but you're to get a GPS monitor prior to your release. And if I find that you go anywhere near this person, I'm telling you now, I'm going to let loose. You're not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you like crazy because I want to know that you're not using. What do you do with yourself now in life? You work?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
Construction.
Okay. Full-time job. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So within 10 days of your release, I want proof that you're actually working. And if you don't give me proof that you're working, then I'm going to put you back. Do you understand?
Sir.
You cannot believe how much I'm micromanaged, and I'm going to micromanage the hell out of this case to make sure that you, number one, you're working. Number two, that you're safe to my public. And I don't care if you're kicking and screaming when you throw you back. I'm giving you now the opportunity to do what you need to do. But if you don't, I only have one place for you.
Judge, would you like a curfew on the GPS or any exclusion zone?
Yeah, the exclusion zone from the complaining witness in this case, and he's not to have any contact with her. 200 feet.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Does it affect the other GPS I had already? Is it going to be into one?
Yeah, you're only going to get one, and we'll tack on both so that if there are any violations, they'll know, and we will know at the same time. It's nonsensical to put two different ones on you. We'll just have one, but we kind of share the information so we know, and I'm going to have on her checking it every couple of days to make sure that you're in compliance.
Okay,
Because the minute you're out of compliance, I'm going to haul you back in here. And if you don't come, we just issue a warrant. And then if you thought 20,000 was bad, just wait. I have bonds now 50. I have one bond at 150. So, just be safe. That's all we ask. There are so many other fish in the sea. I don't understand how a woman can get into your skin so bad that you will want to live in a 6x9 box. Because I tell you what, if you were calm, cool, and collective, and when they try to bait you into this BS, whatever, you just turn and walk your happy butt the other way and just play it cool, holy moly, you'll have such a different effect on these people. Just calm, cool, and collective. Don't let people spiral you out of control. I mean, you're wearing orange now. All your priors have but to do with one thing. And if you play cool, I bet you none of that would happen. Really. That's what life's about. Play cool, get a good person, and move on. All right. Thanks. Mr. Fox, let me express my extreme disappointment. And I think what makes me so very upset is that when people truly need help, the fact that we push it on push it along, push it along. And since day one, we've known residential has been needed.
It's time.
You now stand charged with another DWI. You're also charged with evading arrest in a motor vehicle. On that one, you're facing up to 10 years in prison, a minimum of 2 years, a maximum of 10 years in prison. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
The officers observed the defendant engage in a race with another car on a road in Harris County, Texas. The officer attempted to catch up to the vehicles and was unable to catch up to the other driver. However, the officer caught up to the defendant's vehicle and attempted to initiate a traffic stop by activating lights and sirens. The defendant failed to stop and engaged officers in a 13-mile pursuit. When officers made contact, they observed the defendant step out of the driver's side of the vehicle, and the officers observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, red glassy eyes, and unsteadiness. The defendant admitted to drinking a bottle of wine and taking a Zoloft. During search of the vehicle, the officers found an empty bottle of wine and a Sonic cup that contained a liquid smelling of alcohol.
Alcohol in the car?
Yes, Judge. And the defendant refused standard field sobriety test. DIC was read, and the defendant refused breath. A blood search warrant was signed and executed.
Mr. Fox, did we already have an affidavit on file that he's not supposed to drive?
Let me double check.
I am now putting this affidavit that you're not to drive. If I find that you drive, and I don't care what your reason is, if you get out, because I don't know if you're getting out, then I will have a contempt hearing and you'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car and drive. I am now, if you get out, ordering you to be under home confinement. I think that your bond at $15,000 on the DWI is wholly insufficient, and I'm going to raise that to $50,000. I'm also going to raise the terroristic threat, the probation that you're on now. I'm also going to raise that to $50,000 and 50,000 and 1, 2, 3. How many cases does he have in Fort Bend open? I know he has the one DWI, but what else does he have?
I believe it's just the one DWI, Judge. But Alex is gonna double check for us. And also, Judge, the complainant in the terroristic threat case did reach out to the felony prosecutor because she saw that the defendant had been arrested. She is currently has filed for divorce from the defendant, and she is requesting that he is not to be in house arrest at her house. It is under her name. So I'm not sure if that's the address we have on file, but if you were opposing house arrest, she was requesting that it's not there.
Okay, so I need to get Mr. Butler here so we can deal with this case as well, though. Do you mind perhaps reaching out to him, sending an email, or I'll also call out to the office as well to see. He's always in court. Hopefully he can be here now. And then as soon as the line dies down, I'll also reach out to him as well.
All right. There was also one last Spanish THA just in it.
Okay. So she does not want any contact with him as far as. Okay, so Mr. Fox, you're not to have contact with the complaining witness and the terroristic threat. You're not to go with where they live, work.
She just said that I'm not gonna live there. I mean, we talk every day that I'm
You,
sitting
I
there.
mean, no, I mean, she doesn't want to have contact with him?
No, that's not what she said.
I'll go with the email, Judge.
And when did she call the DAs?
She emailed on November 21st. So I think that she saw that the new charges had been filed. She was just concerned, she expressed concern to the fellow prosecutor that if the defendant is released to his home address, that's where she's currently staying, and they are going through a divorce. I don't think she'd said anything about no contact between the two. She just requests that he's not sent,
Okay, so I won't do the no contact then. Okay. Okay, I want to have a hearing on this ASAP. I'm not waiting anymore on the stuff from, I mean, damn it, I can't do anything now. He's got these cases open anyways. Wait, just, what a waste. All right, Mr. Fox, if you're released, like I said, home confinement, on one ankle, you will get a GPS monitor. On your other ankle, you will get a Scram ankle monitor, so we know that you're not consuming alcohol. Is that it? I guess that's it, right? No weapons. And then he'll have to, prior to release, he's going to get all those, and then you'll have to find somehow another address for him to live, James, because, we need the address prior. And I mean, I don't know if he's going to bond out now, but.
Yes, Judge.
See, but
Can I get that rehabilitation that you had offered?
not while cases are open. You have the case also that's open in Fort Bend as well. I don't know what's going to happen in there. I'll tell you, those cases take even longer to resolve than here. And then how are you going to be able to resolve that over there when you've got this stuff over here? So at some point, you're going to have to transfer over there, resolve stuff. It's just, it's even more of a mess now. So, all right, I guess I'm going to have you put back now. I want to wait to see if we can get Mr. Butler here today. And then if not, we'll just roll it to tomorrow until we get him.
And Judge, I have two more in custody.
Okay, who's next?